I've lived in a couple cities in the Midwest, in Michigan and Missouri and Iowa. I really like it here. I like the sounds that bugs make in the garden on a summer evening. I love food. I love growing my own food. And there are actually a lot of queers in flyover country. When I lived in Iowa, it felt like I was in the queerest place on the planet. Butchland is a story about rural queers. It focuses on Jill, who's a 20-something butchy woman who lives in eastern Iowa. She has a bunch of friends who live on the Iowa countryside, and the action kicks off with a typical butch conundrum. What do you wear to a formal occasion? One of Jill's straight friends has asked her to be a bridesmaid in her wedding, and the question becomes, what does a butch bridesmaid wear?
Is anybody going to say something to Jill about how weird this dress thing is?
No.
Hell no. I'm not that dude.
What does that mean, you're not that dude?
In Al's defense, that sounds exactly like what my brothers would say.
Hear that, honey?
Jill also works as a middle school math teacher, and there is nothing like teaching to show you what you don't know. Jill starts off the school year with a kid in her class named Kevin, who's genderqueer and gets bullied on the first day. Jill breaks up the fight. What happened out there today, Kevin?
Nothing. That kid just hit my books and then got mad, and I got 3 days ISS.
Look, people can be really mean. You gotta try not to react. Just get out of there before something escalates.
I know my mom's going to kill me.
Kevin doesn't really know why he's drawn to Jill. Jill knows why. She knows he's a queer kid, but she doesn't realize that Kevin has a lot to teach her. I made you wait for the best for last. What is a lesbian web series without a budding relationship or two? Jill meets Laura when she's zipped into that dress at that wedding.
You've already got the dress on. The worst is over. Where did you get your dress?
Oh, the bride picked it out. Oh my God! Is it that obvious?
Only to those with a vested interest.
But Jill is going to have to learn how to become a lot more comfortable with herself if she wants Laura to stick around. So there's a taste of Butchland. Iowa is a lot more diverse than a lot of people think. So feel free to imagine these characters as however you think they look like. And there's no robots, no aliens, no murderers, and no cops. Just a couple of people who look like me and who probably look a little bit like you out here telling their stories. So obvious.